Okay, what's up? Assignment 10A. This is a recap of some stuff you've already had in the past few weeks. There's going to be 7 problems I'm going to go over, and then there's 7 problems on the assignment. So, number 1, it says, I have 8 pants, 30 shirts, and 15 pairs of different socks. How many different outfits could I create? So I got to find the number of outputs, or the number of outfits, I should say. Okay, and I got 3 things to pick from, and I can only pick 1 from each group, so that's the counting principle. And the counting principle, okay, you are going to pick a pair of pants, so you have 8 of those to pick from. You don't need a power because it's just 8. Times, and then your shirts, you're going to pick 1 of those. There's 30 to pick from, and then times 15. So the counting principle is just multiplying. So I just take 8 times 30 times 15. 3,600. Okay. Okay, number 2. There are 5 people in a race. How many complete orders of finish are possible? So you want to know complete orders. Complete orders is just the factorial rule. That's just 5 with the exclamation point. 5 factorial. That's just where you take 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Every integer down to 1. Okay, 120, so 120 complete orders are possible. Okay, number 3. There are 40 people in a marathon. How many possibilities of first, second, and third place finishes are possible? So you want to know first, second, third, okay? That is the permutation principle, because you have 40 people, because here, first, second, third. So basically you have 40, and you're going to pick, and you're going to take, I should say. Take is the word you want to write. Have 40, but you're only going to take 3. And the 3 you're going to take have to be ordered first, second, third, okay? So you want to use the P, the permutation, okay? The permutation principle. Because the 3 you're going to have to be ordered first, second, third. So you have 40, you're going to take 3. And the 3 that you're going to take are going to be ranked first, second, third. So the 3 have to be ranked or ordered, however you want to say it, okay? So you put your 40, then your 3, and then there's 37 that you wouldn't take. Now, the 3 you're going to take have to be ranked. They have to be ordered in first, second, third. So you want to, when they have to be ranked, you want to circle the 3, because you're going to leave that out of the expression, okay? So you go 40 factorial, but then you divide it by what you're not going to take, 37. Okay, that's how that works. So 40 times 39 times 38 times 37. Stop at 37, because then the 37 factorials cancel out. And I don't end up dividing. I just take 40 times 39 times 38. I got 59,280. Okay, orders of first, second, third are possible. So you have 40, but you're only going to take 3, okay? And the 3 that you're going to take have to be ordered first, second, third. That's the green light when you see first, second, third to use the P, okay? Keep the 3 out of the expression, okay? Okay, number 4. There are 30 people in a PE class. I'm making 1 team of 3 people. How many possible teams can I create? So, teams. Now again, you're going to have 30. You're going to take only 3. But the 3 you're going to be taking, you never see first, second, third. You do not have to order them first, second, third. That would be pointless. So here they're ranked on number 3. Number 4, we're not going to rank them, okay? Just teams. You don't see the first, second, third like you do there. So if we're not going to rank them, then we use the C, the combination. So 30, we would take 3, we wouldn't take 27. But we don't circle the 3 like we did here, because I don't want the 3 I'm going to take, I'm not going to rank them. So all 3 of these numbers are going to be part of the expression. So 30 and then 27, and we include our 3 factorial. Okay. So I go 30 times 29 times 28 times 27. Stop at 27. But remember, we have to divide, not by 3. We have to divide by 3 times 2 times 1. Well, 3 times 2 times 1 is 6. And 30 times 29 times 28 is going to be 24,360. And then you divide by 6. Now 24,360 would be the answer if we had to rank the 3, but since we don't, we need to divide by 6. And there's 40,060 teams. Okay, so basically 3 and 4 can be a little bit confusing as far as what you do. But you just remember how many you have, how many you're going to take, and the ones you're going to take, you have to rank them. You're using the P, and keep that number out. Okay. If you have 30, you're going to take 3 and not rank, but you don't have to rank the 3 into first, second, third. You use your C. Okay. And that means you put everything on here, and that's going to be how you calculate that. Okay, number 5. Now 1 through 4 has nothing to do with 5, 6, 7. I just put them on the same assignment. Okay. Now remember what they mean. Sine, always write this. Sine, before you're about to do any problem related to trigonometry, you want to write sine is O over H. Cosine is A over H. And the tangent is O over A. Actually, that's crap. Write it like this. Okay. Sine O H, so cosine A over H, and then tangent is O over A, because you see SOHCAHTOA. If you took geometry last year, that's the way you remember it. There's even was a poster in Mr. Larson's room saying it. Okay. So number 5, I'm going to draw my triangle, okay, and the right angles here. Again, I don't know how to put a right angle in there. And you have 7 as this side, 15 as this side, and then right here is your reference angle, but you put the symbol theta is how that is. It's just a circle with a line put through it, okay. And your job on this problem is to find what the sine, the cosine, and the tangent are. So sine equals cosine equals tangent equals, okay? And remember, sine is O over H, cosine is A over H, tangent is O over A, okay? Now what side's what? We know 2 of the sides, but what are the sides? Remember, across from your right angle is the H. We don't know the H, okay? Then I find where the reference angle's at, right there, wherever the RA was at. And across from that is the O. And then A is 15. Okay. Alright, so we know the O and the A, we got to find the H. So use the Pythagorean theorem, but label it, write it as A to the second plus O to the second equals H to the second. Okay. So A I know that's 15, 15 to the power of 2. O I know is 7 to the power of 2. And H is unknown, so H to the second. Okay, so I take 15 to the second power, 225, and then 7 to the second is 49, it's now 14, and then H to the second. Now, if the numbers are on the same side, you just add them, you don't subtract them. If they're on different sides, you would subtract them. 225 plus 49 is, I should know that in my head, but my 274. And then to find the actual H, we got to remember to square root, because H is to the second power. Okay, 16.55 is my H. Okay, so I put 16.55 with that. And then I'm ready to go. O is 7, H is, so the sine is 7 over 16.55. The sine equals that. Cosine A is 15. H is 16.55. So we have that. O over A is my tangent, so 7 over 15. And that's your answers to the problems. Okay, sine, cosine, tangent. Okay, number 6. It's another right triangle trig problem, but okay, you're being asked to find something different. Find the angle measurement and side measurements of the triangle. So first I'm going to write sine, because I always need to have this at my disposal. So, toa. Okay, we need our side. First I'm going to draw the triangle. Right angles there. We know the side over here is 24, and that's the only side I know, and I know we have 27 degrees right there. So we have to find the 3 sides. So I'll put O equals A equals H equals. It will help you. Then the angles. The angles are really easy, okay? But the sides are what's hard because we only know one of the 3 sides, okay? So what side is that? Well, there's H, okay? Use 27 degrees as your reference. Go across from that. Circle it, go across, and that's O. That's going to be our O, and then A. So we know the H is 24, but what we need to find is the O and the A. So I need to use proportions to find that. Now remember how to set up your proportion off that. First you put parentheses on the first ratio in each proportion. You put the 27 degrees. So 27 degrees, you put a 1, okay? Now, I'm finding the O and I'm finding the A here. I need H in these here, both of them. With the side I do have, I need to include that in the proportion. So O and H, I would use the sine, okay? And that's O on top, H on bottom. A and H, I would use the cosine. And that's A on top, H on bottom. So, since I know H is 24, we'll just replace the H with 24 in both of these. Okay, and then I cross multiply and divide. Okay, so on a calculator we would take sine, okay, 27 multiplied by 24. There's the product, 22.95, and then I would divide that by 1, but that would still be 22.95. So O is 22.95. Okay, then over here, okay, find the product of cosine 27 and 24. Okay, whoa, that didn't make any sense. Okay, yeah, I kind of screwed that up. Make sure your calculator's on degrees. I want to see if I did that right. Sine. I might have screwed that up. So you got to make sure your calculator's on degrees. Degrees should be the one that's in the black. That should be faded. Okay, and you learn, if you take trig, you learn more about radians. Maybe you had that in geometry. I don't know. Yeah, I was wrong on that. It's 10.90. Okay, divided by 1 is 10.90. Okay, so the O I did wrong. It's 10.90. I have my calculator set on the wrong mode. Sorry about that. Cosine 27 times 24. Okay, 21.38 divided by 1 is still 21.38. So A is 21.38. Okay. Okay, then the angles are easy. You know you have a 90 degree and a 27 degrees. And then the last degrees, these have to add up to 180. So you take 180 minus 90 minus 27. Okay, that's going to be 63 degrees. And there's your answer. Those are the sides, those are the angles. Again, make sure that calculator, if you're going to use a calculator like this, make sure you have it in degrees. Okay, and then number 7, the last example in this document. Okay, find the measure of the reference. Now I included a link because if you don't have one of these kind of calculators, you're probably going to need to go to this. Okay, so just click on the link I gave you and then just let that sit there. Okay, you got to find the measure of the reference angle. You know, two of the sides, okay? So you got 13 here, you got 28 here. The reference angle, just put a little circle with a line through it, okay? And you have to find what that angle equals, the number of degrees. That's all you have to find in this problem, okay? And again, write your sine OH, cosine AH, tangent OA. All the right triangle problems, you want to write that, okay? So what are the sides I know? Well, I have the H and I have the O. So I would want to use, since I have H and O, I want to use the sine because that's H and O. So sine, and then put a parentheses with that theta symbol, equals O over H, okay? Well, we know the O is 13 and the H is 28, so that'd be 13 over 28. Now to find the actual angle, we write angle, the theta equals, we move the word sine over here, but then we put a negative first power with it. That's called inverse sine, then 13 over 28. Now, if you have one of these calculators, you just go second sine 13 divided by 28, and that'll give you the angle. Now, but if you don't have that kind of calculator with you, you have to click this arrow here. Now, the sine -1 also means arc sine, a sine, okay? Arc sine. Click it, arc sine, okay? And then in there, you're going to clear that thing and put 13 divided by 28. 13 divided by 28, like that. The divide scene's right there. Okay, so arc sine, because I'm using sine. If I was using cosine, I'd go arc cos. You got arc sine, arc cosine, arc tangent. Okay, so hit execute after you get the 13 over 28. And you want the degrees again, 27.6. I'm just going to say it's 28. Okay.